I want to beat it tonight so bad. You have no idea. I beat Kyouki. I did it. One more. Let's go. Bet. We fucking did it.
Let's go.
Yes, I knew it. I had to just keep going. I just had to keep fucking going. Yes.
Good job.
My God.
Good job.
Holy fuck. I just fucking beat Kyouki. Oh my God. It's real. No clip. I don't see no fucking no clip.
10 stars right there.
I knew it, dude. 10 stars. And I didn't crash. I did not crash. Hey guys, Nubis here. I fucking beat Kyouki, dude. Like, that's insane to think about. Like, it genuinely doesn't feel real. This, is going to be kind of just an unscripted yap session just because I have so much on my mind about this level. It's really hard to put it into words, and the full movie, which I will be working tirelessly on until I get it out, but I have literally over 500 gigabytes of footage to go through, so it's going to be a while until the full movie comes out, but I just want to get some of my thoughts out here on the channel before that. But first of all, I mean, man, I beat Kyouki. Kyouki is one of the best levels, I think, ever. I think that Kyouki is one of the best levels ever made. It's definitely my new second favorite level behind Rust. Nothing's ever gonna top Rust. That's just, call it bias, call it whatever you want. Nothing's ever topping Rust. But yeah, Kyouki is definitely my second favorite level. It is just unbelievably good for a level of its difficulty. Like, I struggle to think of anything wrong with it. There's next to no bugs. There's like one at 57, but I figured out how to just not die there, and I stopped dying to the bug. There's like an anti-double click thing at 72 that sometimes got me. I did die there from 0 my first time getting to 72. That's less of a bug. It's kind of it was an issue with my keyboard, really. Outside of that, there is genuinely nothing wrong with this level. Like, I am being so serious. The balancing is great. A little bit front half heavy, but like basically a straight line. I mean, every part of this level plays immaculately. The click patterns are so good. Demishio is genuinely the GOAT of making click patterns that fit and flow so well with the song that they're not really going along with any one instrument. It's kind of its own track in the song. The level's beautiful. I mean, this level looks so good. It will never look outdated. And the fact that it was made by one person, it's a complete solo level, is so impressive. It is such a just gorgeous level to look at. I'm so glad I beat it in full detail. Don't regret that at all. Just every single tiny effect in the song has a corresponding visual effect in the level, and that just makes it all tie together into the perfect song representation. Man, this level is just so insanely cool to get this done. I mean, this has been a backdrop on my life. This has been just a constant thing that I've been just had in the background for the last 8 months of my life, even longer than that. Really, I mean, I decided to start playing this in like September, but I didn't start really going for like 68 to 100 until November. But for 8 months of my life, this level has just been there, haunting me, you know. So just to get it done, it feels so weird, but it just feels so good. I mean, it's such a weight lifted off my shoulder. I guess I can review each part of the level. I mean, it's basically 10 out of 10, really. Everything's 10 out of 10. Pre-drop is really good. It's not that hard. Like, it's probably one of the easier parts of the level, and it gets super consistent. It's really short and sweet, and I love that. I love that it gets you straight into the action in this level. The first drop part, we have 12 to 20. Which I think is the hardest part of the level. A lot of people tend to agree with that being the hardest individual part of the level. I'd extend it to 12 to 40 being the hardest part, to the point where towards the end of my experience, I started Uncle Samming from 12 to 40, counting the amount of times that I passed 40 from 12 for an hour and then like 30 minutes per day. And it got to the point where I got 12 to 100 5 times, and 12 to 98, and 12 to 96 3 times. So I got pretty consistent from 12, but I still think, like, in terms of actual gameplay, it's the hardest part. Then 20 to 30 is still really hard. There were a lot of points where I was struggling with 20 to 30 a lot more than 12 to 20, because it just has some weird inputs in there that are a little harder to get consistent than the others. Like, there's like a couple orbs in the UFO at like 26, 27 that were just a bitch to get consistent, honestly. Like, they humbled my ass a lot. But overall, eventually still got pretty consistent, and the click pattern's fun, as always. Next we have 30 to 39. This part is really hard because it's Kyouki, and every part in this level is hard. But it gets super duper consistent, except for the 37 wave, which is kind of its own part, really. I was mind blocked at 33 for like a while for some reason, and 33 isn't all that hard. I don't know what the hell was going on there, but that really pissed me off earlier into the experience. Then I got mind blocked at the 37 wave, and that's more reasonable because the two like double clicks or not double clicks, but like the two fast clicks at 38 were the bane of my existence for so long, and I mean, I was still dying to those like way up until I beat it. 37 wave is super hard. It does eventually get pretty consistent, but it is definitely one of the hardest things in the level. But it's also, honestly, it might be my favorite click pattern in the level. That shit is so cool. It is such a cool thing. Like, look at that fucking, like, just look at the wave. It's so cool. It's one of my favorite things in the level, even though it humbled my ass for months. Next, we have 39 to 50, or 49, but basically 50. This is probably the easiest part of the level. Besides this clubstep monster at 43, I named him Charlie Kyouki, because his very prominent neck. Charlie was a big choke point for me for a long time. For some reason, I could just never hold long enough on the second click, and I would just die to Charlie over and over and over again. Like, I would get passes. It wasn't really a mind block. It was just like, Charlie was weirdly really difficult for me, and I don't really know why. It stayed like that towards the end. Like, I was still dying to Charlie pretty frequently. Like, it kind of fluctuated with how much I was dying to him per stream, but he was a fucking menace for a while. But the rest of the part is actually pretty chill, especially 39 to 43. It's not really a break, but it's more or less a break part. After Charlie, it picks up again a little bit, but it's still super consistent, so you don't die past Charlie, between Charlie and 50 too much. It does happen still, but it wasn't that common. Next is 49 to 58, which might be my least favorite part of the level. I don't know, it's still pretty good, but I am not the biggest fan of the spider at 51. And also, any Kyouki Victor or anybody who even has progress on Kyouki will tell you that the 49 ship is really hard. It is the closest thing to a choke point, to like a real choke point in this level, I would say. I eventually got to a point where I was passing it way more than I was dying to it. And I chalked that up to, I started practicing the ship from 43 instead of from 49. And that helped a lot with the consistency, but it still is. I mean, you just look at this ship. It's weird and awkward it's still pretty fun. I like the click pattern that I ended up doing, which was actually a really weird click pattern. Most people do it in way less clicks than I do, but I found this click pattern that worked. I like it. Maybe some people will think it's weird. I think it's cool. But really my real problem with this part is just the 51 spider. There's some weird deaths that you can get in here. Like there's one where you can just like, where you land on a saw and then you like fall off the saw, even though you're like all the way into the saw hitbox, which is just strange. And it's like 1% of the level, so it doesn't really affect much. And it's decently consistent. Like I was pretty consistent at it by the end. I didn't really die there much, but it still was like definitely the most awkward sequence in the level is this spider up until the 52 duel. The 52 duel was really hard forever. I only really started getting consistent at the 52 duel pretty much like a week before I beat it, honestly. Like this thing paired with the bug at 57 that I only really figured out how to avoid like a week before I beat it, and this ship orb that I just for some reason could not hammer into my head that you're supposed to hit it in the middle. I just kept hitting it so early. That's not even the level's fault. That's my fault. I just don't know why I couldn't get that through my brain. You know, there was just like a lot of weird stuff, but I do really like this duel. Like when you do it, it is insanely fun. It was a bitch to learn. I remember this is my least favorite part of the level to learn. Just because I hate learning duels, but it is really fun. But man, this thing destroyed me for like genuinely the vast majority of my experience with the level. Some people don't find it that hard. Some people find it like the easiest part of the level. I would say it's one of the hardest parts. Some may disagree with me, but that's okay. That's the beauty of Geometry Dash. Next, 58 to 68. This part is beautiful. I love it. Just such a good click pattern. This is probably my favorite part to play. Just in terms of doing the click pattern. I mean, just the transition, that first UFO click pattern, like, oh my god, feels the aura, bro. It's so good. And then I was skeptical when I first saw Kyouki. When I was first watching completions to try and get a feel for the click patterns, I saw that 61 wave and I was weirded out by it. I didn't like it at first, but when you get it down and when you get it consistent, oh, it feels good to do. There was a funny thing that happened the day before, like yesterday, the day before I beat the level, for those in the future, where I just randomly got super mega mind blocked at it and died to it 10 times versus 1 pass, which was crazy because for about 3 months, like the entire time that I had 69 as my best, which was 3 months, by the way, I pretty much never died to the 61 wave. I had, I think, 15 passes of the 61 wave without dying to it once. So it gets really consistent. It feels super fucking good to play. It's so fun. Just that one mind block the day before, like it was crazy, but I Uncle Sam'd it before I went to bed last night and I came back today and it was completely fine again. Like I died to it a couple times, but it was back to just being the best thing ever. After that, 63 to 68 is impossible. Like if you ever try to learn this level, every click in this part feels like a fucking 240 FPS frame perfect. Really fun. Eventually was able to get consistent through me starting to do 63 to 100 every day instead of 68 to 100 just to get better at that part and the transition into 68, which I will now talk about. The 68 part. 68 part is cool. Really hard. A lot of really hard timings. It feels kind of strange when you're first learning it, but it grew on me, and now it's definitely not my favorite part of the level, but it's not bad. It's still Kyouki, so it's still really fucking good. The click patterns are still really fun, but it is definitely down there on the list of my favorite parts. You know, it's not near the top, but it's fun. It's hard. Died there a lot. You're gonna die there a lot. My best was in this part for 3 months. It's still pretty fun. It will cock block a lot of list percent attempts though, or potential list percent attempts, because list percent starts at 72, which is the second big duel in the level, and this one is easy. It's way easier than the one at 52, and it's probably my pick for the easiest part of the level. It's pretty simple. Like, was hard for me to learn at first because again, I hate and suck at learning duels, but you get it down and it's like you pass it every time. Sometimes you might get a little stuck there, but The only thing is that the 72, the very first click of the duel is really hard and also has that double click blocker that confused the hell out of me when I was first playing the level because I had no idea what was causing this fucking guy to show up. But I eventually figured it out. It still killed me from 0, but it never got me again, so it's whatever. I think the duel's pretty fun. I don't mind it at all. And then after that, we have 78 to 88. And this part is weird because I see so many people call this the hardest part of the level, and I just don't get it. I genuinely died between 78 and 88, I think 3 times. I think it was literally 3 times. I think it was 78, 83, and 87. I think that was it from 0. And some people call this the hardest part. I don't get it. Some people call the wave at 78 the hardest part. It's just a click pattern. It's a really fun click pattern, but it's just a click pattern. I never struggled with it, even at the very start. As soon as once I learned it and got it down, I never struggled with this wave again. Not a single time throughout the entire 8 months of playing this level did I ever get mind blocked at the 78 wave, which is impressive because I mind blocked most parts of this level at some point in time throughout the last 8 months. Like, this experience was random mind block at some random part of the level, break that mind block, get like maybe a week of mind block free games. Another random mind block shows up, break that. It's just mind block showing up everywhere. Not a single time was it ever the 78 wave. Like, I didn't find it that bad. And then really the only other thing in this part that you have to worry about is the 83 spider, which is genuinely a real choke point. This thing is really hard. Do not play about the 83 spider. Again, any Kyouki victor, any person playing Kyouki will tell you that 83 is friggin' impossible. But I got really consistent at it. I got super consistent at it. I only ever died to it once from 0, and I almost beat it without dying to it. I got, I think, 4 or 5 ending attempts before I died to it. I don't remember, which is stupid because I got most of them today, and I died to it. The only time I died to it was today, but I can't remember the exact numbers. I'm bad with numbers, but I got really consistent at it. I passed it from 12 way more than I died to it. I don't even remember if I died to it from 12. I don't even know if I did die to it from 12. And I got 12 to 100 times 5 and 12 to 96 times 3 and like to the ending a billion more times. So that just shows you how consistent it got, but it is really hard. Like it's no joke. And then the ship, another thing that I've seen people call the hardest part. I don't agree. I died to it again. I died to it once. There's some hard clicks, but really it's pretty simple. You just avoid the black orb, or you avoid the red orbs. Why am I stupid? Do I not remember what fucking color orbs they are? You avoid the orbs, except when you don't have to avoid the orb. It's pretty simple. Don't die to the strafe line. And then finally, last but not least, we have the ending. The Kyouki ending is freaking impossible. I mean, I died to it 5 times. It's pretty consistent, but with nerves, I mean, you have some from 0, even from 12. The first couple times I got it. The nerves are off the charts. I can't feel my hands. My heart is going 200 beats per minute. You're not doing some of these timings on that. You're gonna fuck up the ship. Like when I died to the ship, when I died at 94, my hand just stopped working. When I died to 96, my hand just stopped working. It just locked and didn't click until like a second after I sent the message from my brain to my arm to click. Anyone who flukes the ending of this level, like Ark fluked the ending of this level from Bloodbath. This guy jumped from Bloodbath and fluked the ending. You have my forever respect because that shit is impossible. I mean, I did beat it the same day that I got my second ending attempt. I also got 4 more ending attempts. I went into this stream with 78 as my second best, and I ended it with it being like my 8th best, which is crazy. Like it's actually insane how much I popped off today. Like I'm actually in disbelief still. Yeah, the ending's super hard. 96. Don't play about 96. It's blue orb. The wave got way more consistent than I thought it would though. Like when I was first learning it and throughout like most of the first couple months playing this, I was the most scared of the wave. Like that was what I expected to die to the most, but I only died to it once and it was like the first click. The wave got super duper consistent. The ship is something you can die to with nerves, but generally it's fine. And then you just have like the dash orbs. There's some nasty dash orb releases like the one at 98 that I died to. And then you beat the level. You would hope you don't die to the last triple. Thank God I didn't. And you especially don't want to die to 99, because there's 2 ways to die to the last triple. You can get 98 or 99. Only 2 people have ever gotten 99, and I was not one of them. Thank God. You don't really have to worry about dying to 99, but it is a possibility, and it does scare the hell out of you as soon as you learn that it's a possibility. Like, you never stop thinking about it. But yeah, I mean, that's Kyouki, bro. Again, I'm sorry that it's a little scatterbrain. I don't usually record like this off script, but I just want to talk about the level, man. This has been 8 months of my life. I want to talk about this level before the movie. Like, the movie will have my thoughts way more consolidated, way more organized. It will also be like an hour long. I'd really hope you please watch the Kyouki movie when it comes out. Hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified when it comes out. But yeah, man, I mean, this is just unreal. Like, I still can't believe that I beat it. I'm sitting here in my desk in shock. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight, you know? Like, it's gonna take a while for this to sit in. I know when I open stream tomorrow to do the after party and spin the second hardest wheel, I'm probably gonna instinctively just go and play Kyouki. Like, I beat Kyouki, dude. And this level's fantastic. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. My enjoyment is like a cosine function, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm saying 10 out of 10. Because when you think about it, again, I played this level for 8 months. I don't think an experience could get much better when you're considering that you're playing it for 8 months. Like, yeah, there were ups and downs. I crashed out. I had bad days. I had bad weeks. Hell, I had bad months. But overall, it was an overwhelmingly positive experience. I love this level to bits. I recommend anyone who has the skill for it to try it. Give it a try. You might want to be a hell of a lot more prepared going into it than I was. I would probably recommend you beat something like firework difficulty at least before jumping into it, because I might be crazy. I think that Edge of Destiny to Kyouki is a bigger jump than Blade of Justice to Rust. So I consider this my new biggest jump that I've ever done. Definitely gave me the experience of a jump way more than Rust did. But yeah, I mean, this level's fucking awesome, bro. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, I beat it. This level's awesome, and I beat it. I wish I could have done it when it was top 25. That's one thing that I kind of am sad about. You know, it fell out of the top 25 2 days ago. I was so close, and now it's 27, bro. Like, and it's about to be like 28. I gave it a good shot. You know, I started it when it was top 20. It was like 17 or 18 when I started. And I'm just happy to have it done. I'm happy to have it done before I go back for my next semester of college. I'm happy to have it done before grief got verified. I really just want to thank everybody who came to any of the 106 streams. Anybody who's, you know, seen my progress on Twitter or in my YouTube community tab. Just anyone who's supported me through this fucking journey, this odyssey that I've embarked on for the past 8 months. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I'm so happy to have it done, though. And I'm really excited for what the future holds. Tomorrow, I'm going to go live, and I'm going to spin a wheel with 5 potential second hardests on it. And we're going to figure out what I do next after this. I hope to see you guys at the Kyouki movie coming 2027, probably. I'm going to be working tirelessly. I really want to get this out as soon as possible, but it is so much. And I'm not the fastest editor in the world, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to get it out and work real hard on that. So thank you guys for watching this video. I'm sorry it was a little scatterbrained. Forgive me, I just beat Kyouki. I appreciate it if you stuck around and watched this level review. I'm excited for what the future holds, man. I will see you guys in the next one. I'll see you in the Kyouki movie and whatever videos I get out between now and then. Yeah, goodbye, guys.